Kadimi ta di taka di ta dimi taka mi taka dimi taka dimi taka taka dimi ta dimi taka dimi ta di taka dimi ta dimi taka dimi ta dimi yo kadimi taka dimi taka dimi taka mi taka dimi taka dimi taka mi taka dimi taka dimi taka dimi ta di taka dimi taka dimi taka dimi ta di. Hello, my favorite music students. It's me, Mr. Gessler, back at the Red Studio. I want to welcome any of you who are joining us for the first time. Today we're talking about subdivision, which is the next level down in our rhythms. We've worked with beat, we've worked with division, and today we're working with subdivision. So maybe you have no plans to work on Broadway someday, or maybe you're not the Beatles, but if you're in band at school, you've probably read a score before. And if you're in chorus, you probably will be asked to read a score soon if you haven't already. Don't be scared of it. It's actually kind of thrilling once you get the hang of it. It's like understanding a secret code. Okay, time for a quick vocabulary lesson. A prefix is a short fragment of a word that starts at the beginning of a word and usually changes its meaning a little bit. The three-letter prefix sub means under or below. So you can get to work the regular way, or you can take the subway, which goes underground. By the way, this subway came before this subway. Sub-zero means less than zero, or below zero. Subplot means a plot or storyline that's working underneath the main plot. So just by substituting a prefix, you change the meaning substantially. But I submit you were already subconsciously aware of all this, so I don't mean to subject you to a boring subpar YouTube video. And that finally brings us to our topic of subdivision. We've talked about simple and compound beat and division. Today we're going to keep things simple and just stick with simple division. So remember, simple division is when your beat can be divided into two parts. That usually means a quarter note being divided into two eighth notes. Simple division means you can divide it in two parts. Subdivision is the next level down below division. So if we have a beat that's divided into two parts, it is subdivided into four parts. Okay, let's see if we can find a way to explain this. Think of it like a pizza. Yeah, a pizza. Let's say one whole pizza is one measure of music. If I split a pizza with three of my sisters, we're each going to get 1/4 of the pizza, or 1/4 of the pizza, right? So there are 4 quarters in this measure. There are 4 quarters in this pizza. Yeah, there are 4 quarters in the pizza. Some of you are like, 3 sisters, who does that? Just wait. What if my 4 other sisters showed up? Now we have to split our quarter slices in half, and we each get 1/8 of the pizza. We're going to call this the division. We've broken every quarter of the pizza into 2/8. So now we have 8/8 of our pizza. Still one whole, still 4 quarters, but 8/8 as well. And we usually like to group notes together to show that they're in the same beat. Like this. We still have 4 beats, or 4 quarters, but each quarter is broken in half. Well, now we have a party. But what if my 4 brothers show up and they bring their wives with them? Now we have 16 people to feed, so the 8 of us are going to cut our pieces in half again, and now we have 16 miserable little slivers. Whoa, that's a lot of notes to keep track of. Can we make this a little bit simpler? Yeah, let's group them together. So we'll put 4 16th notes here, 4 16th notes here, 4 here, and 4 here. Okay, now I can see there are 4 sounds on each beat, and there are 4 beats. And to make it just a little bit clearer that they're together, let's put a beam across all 4 16th notes. There we go. Is nobody going to claim that pepperoni? Wait, what if my siblings all brought their kids? So only 16 of them are old enough to eat pizza anyway, so we're going to take our 16 miserable slivers and cut them in half again and end up with 32 pieces of pizza. No, we are not. I'm not even going to waste my time on the graphics because who cuts their pizza 32 ways? Come on, this is America. Order another pizza. Support local restaurants. Takeout is still legal. Besides, there are already too many people here. We're not supposed to have any more than 10, so like 22 of you need to go home. We'll see you online. No fun. Look at it another way. Think of this really long Lego brick as being one measure. I want you to notice that there are 16 little bumps or nodes on this Lego. Let's continue to play with 4/4 time. which means we're going to break the long Lego into 4 parts or 4 quarters. And of course, we know exactly what to say when we see one of these. Ta, 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 ta. Okay, we know this. Good. But notice that we still have 16 little bumps even on our 4 quarter notes. Now we're literally going to divide these Legos in half. So we're turning all of our quarter notes into 2 eighth notes. So now we have 2 sounds on each beat. Ta-dee, 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 ta-dee. You guys know this stuff. Here's the new guy. Subdivision. We're dividing even the eighth notes in half. If you divide 1 eighth note in half, you get 2 16th notes. So now splitting all of our eighth notes in half, we end up with 16 16th notes. But they're still grouped into 4 beats. We still have 16 little bumps. In our Takadimi counting system, we literally say Takadimi when we see 16th notes grouped together like this. That's how Takadimi got its name. Now, I know I'm corny, but I did not make this system up. Let's try this a few times. Takadimi, 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 Takadimi. Believe it or not, this is going to be super helpful. But here's something wonderful you might have noticed. No matter whether we're saying the beat, ta, the division of the beat, ta-di, or the subdivision of the beat, Takadimi, we're still saying ta on the beat. That is a wonderful thing. Because I know every time the word ta comes out of my mouth, that's exactly where the beat is. So I can line up the word ta with the steady beat that I'm feeling in my body. You might also have noticed that whenever we say Takadimi, we're still saying ta and di. We just shoved a ka in the middle and put a mi at the end. Takadimi. What happens when we mix and match some beat, some division, and some subdivision? Well, here's a song you might know. I see 4 16th notes on the first beat, so I'm going to say Takadimi. The rest are easy. Remember, the rhythm rides over top of the beat and interlocks with it. So every time I say ta, it's going to fall right on that beat. We can't just read this like a sentence in whatever time we want. That's my metronome. 1, 2, ready, go. Takadimi, ta-di, ta-di, ta-di. Good. Now try it without me. 1, 2, ready, go. Just in case you didn't quite pick it up that time, we're going to do it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Don't recognize the song yet? That's okay. I haven't given you a lot of information yet. Take a look at this one. Now, when we say Takadimi on these 16th notes, we're going to have to say it pretty fast because we have to fit it into the space of 1 beat. It might make the ta feel like it's too slow. It should take us just as long to say ta as it does to say Takadimi. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, Takadimi, ta, Takadimi. Feels awkward at first, doesn't it? Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, Takadimi, ta, Takadimi. Okay, you try it by yourself. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, last line before we put them all together. This one is easier. There's no Takadimi here, and our old friend Shush is back. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Shh. Okay, now just you. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's put it all together. I'm going to take out the words, the Takadimi sounds, because you know what to do at those spots. If you see a quarter note, you say ta. If you see 2 eighth notes, you say ta-di. If you see 4 16th notes, you say Takadimi. And let's make sure we do the top line twice. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Takadimi, ta-di, ta-di, ta-di. Takadimi, ta-di, ta-di, ta-di. Ta, Takadimi, ta, Takadimi, ta-di, ta-di, ta. Still don't recognize the song? Okay, I'm going to put some pitches on it. I think I need my other headphones for this. I'm just doing this so I can stay in tune. 1, 2, ready, go. Takadimi, ta-di, ta-di, ta-di. Takadimi, ta-di, ta-di, ta-di. Ta, Takadimi, ta. Takadimi, ta-di, ta-di, ta. Okay, now you know how to read rhythms with simple subdivision.
It's gonna be bad, guys. Because this is what your life's like, trying to live your life right. People really know you pushing buttons type right. This is the movie, but it's really very lifelike. Every single night, right? Every single fight, right? I was looking at the gram and I don't even like likes. I was screaming at my dad, he told me ain't that Christ-like. I was screaming at the referee, just like Mike, looking for a bright light, singing, what?